subsidy is gone.
A phrase that many Nigerians will remember for a very long time, mostly because it brought about the end of petrol subsidy policy and corresponding change in the price of petrol, which signaled a major part of deregulating the sector. Price at the pump, which was at about 254 naira in April 2023, had by late May of the same year surged to between 448 naira and 557 naira for a litre, depending on the part of the country. The surge continued until it peaked at 1,262 naira for a litre in March 2025.
In 2024, one of the biggest innovations of the Dangote refinery was to collaborate with retail outlets, specifically MRS, Edim, Adova, and among others. I think that innovation helped to control retail prices across board.
The refinery's role as price influencer became obvious later in 2025. The refinery has promised a more stable price in 2026, especially as it plans to expand processing capacity from 650,000 barrels per day to 1.4 million barrels per day.
We are trying to insulate as much as possible the Nigerian market and bring stability to the Nigerian market. If you are fully import dependent, then you are fully exposed to the fluctuation in those markers of either crude or product price that we're talking about. So having that domestic production capability drives a level of insulation from the outside world, from the global volatility that you see in both crude and products.
The decline in the price of PMS at the pump, influenced largely by Dangote, has been largely celebrated. However, the impact seems hardly felt.
It could have been reduced, but it's not reflecting at all when it comes to transporters. So I think the question should be, what's going on?
For the last couple of months, since the reduction of the PMS price, I think they've reduced the price, but it has not reflected on the entire public.
They charge 1,000. Who is going to query them? We cannot trek to Lagos. We are bound to take.
No particular reason why the reduction is not reflecting.
Why we normally add price of transport is that when you get to the bus stop, you see people plenty. That's when the conductor will increase the price. But if you come to the bus stop, there's no crowd, you will reduce the price. The price will be down.
There's a perspective that when prices go up in Nigeria, it doesn't come down. And well, it's not just in the transportation sector. For instance, we've seen the price of flour, maize, for poultry feeds, and wheat even reduced. But we haven't seen a reflecting reduction in commodities like food, a plate of food in restaurants, or even a loaf of bread. And so we ask the question, does this need another government intervention, or should Nigerians and producers just think twice about pricing their commodities? Ini John Mekwa reporting for Channels Television News.